Hey everyone, welcome back to Legends of Zelda Ocarina of Time for the 3DS. Where last time we went from, I can't see Death Mountain from here, but yes, Death Mountain over there somewhere. We went up to the top and found the Great Fairy, who then told us to go to the Hyrule Castle Town over there in order to find another one. And we got some gold Skulltulas, Chillas, and we found a lot of pieces of heart. We got a lot of rupees out of it, but now, Saria told us to go to Zora's domain because she heard it from the Deku Tree somehow. I guess the Deku Tree is knowledgeable, so that does make sense. But yes, we are going to head towards Zora's domain, which on the map, if we take a look at it, is the only blinking dot, and it's also right there, listed plain clear as day. But if we're not sure where we're going, we could always read this sign. Zora's River, watch out for the swift current and strong undertow. Basically just means stay out of the water. You'll be fine. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Woohoo! Looks like you gotten bigger and stronger already, Link. Just ahead lies Zora's domain. The Zoras serve Hyrule's royal family by protecting this water source. Their door will not open for anyone except those who have some connection to the royal family. I think we learned what that means by now. Let me hear the melody of the royal family. Exactly! Woohoo! Perfect. I'm getting a little bit too into that role. We also got a nice, useful magic. Which I could show it off right now if I wanted to, but the Skulltula is going to die. Alright, that was overkill. And we killed it, which gave us another one. But as you can tell, we wouldn't have been able to enter here anyway without actually beating Dodongo's Cavern. Or at least getting the bombs from it, but I digress. So we got what looks to be something that we could open over here somewhere. Which it has a bunch of butterflies. I don't think that means I could use bombs. I think I have to open up using some other method, but... Yep, some other method it is. It is already turning nighttime. Wow. I just turned it daytime with the sun song when I started the episode. Whatever. Hello, what are you doing? Chomp, chomp, chomp. How about some magic beans? They aren't selling well. How about 10 rupees for one? Sure, that doesn't sound bad at all. We got a magic bean. These are actually useful and will open up a multitude of shortcuts. All we gotta do is just find a spot to plant them. We just look for soft soil. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Like you said. So if we switch this with this stick that I'm clearly not using, we can plant it here. And it grows. Also, I believe... Actually, I don't even think I don't think I could do anything with that yet. I'm gonna try it anyway. Is it Zelda's Lullaby? Let me find out. Nope, it is not. There's a specific song that if you play it near them, they actually release fairies, and it's convenient. I think it's a song that you get later. I don't remember. But yes, you want to sell us more of those fancy beans? Chomp, chomp, chomp. How about some magic beans? Well, they're not that popular yet. 20 rupees. So I see you raised the price on me there. I mean, you are eating them in front of my face, so I guess that kinda makes them pricier, I suppose. You probably need to buy a new bag or something. But yeah, these will cost a lot of money. If we keep talking to him, they keep going up in price. Which we can buy a multitude of them, and I'm going to be planting them all over, everywhere I found. Thank you. We'll do it again. Thank you. Your prices are getting ridiculous. I don't have enough money already. They are super prices, and they cost 60 rupees at this point. I have 50 rupees, so I can't actually afford them. Also, I think this is actually the one place that... Yeah, that's the bug. There we go. I think this is the one where if you actually go to do this, there is no gold Skulltula in them. Yeah, see, they kind of just wander around. They don't know. It's so weird. Like, it's the only one that doesn't have any. But I am going to swap that back for that because I don't really necessarily need that. But we already have a long jump, and it's quite obvious what we need to do to make this jump. So, grab you. Oh, I thought that was me picking them up. But yeah, in order to actually get around, the quickest way of doing that is just carrying this thing around. So this path is long and winding, as you can tell by the map, and as you can tell just by looking around. Oh, okay, now it's daytime. That was weird. But it looks like we could just use the cuckoo to get around pretty simply. We can't get over there, but what we can do is just hop over this gap. And then if we go over this way, you notice that there is a heart piece right there. Simplest way is waiting for it. There are other ways of doing it. This is actually the most common way. There we go. Now we're up here. And that allows us to get the heart piece, which I am gonna do that. Grab it and get over. Because now that we still have this cuckoo, we're going to use it for the rest of Zora's River, because Zora's River is complicated. Oop. And get up. There we go. We can actually head up here if we so chose, but there is really no point to do so yet, because not really much of anything worth up there, honestly. And prepare for an automatic camera. I am not turning the camera. It's doing that on its own. But if you look around, see all this winding path here, there's the waterfall that we were looking for. Got a bunch of butterflies over there, but if we look over here, we have a... Uh-oh. Okay, I made that. We have another heart piece, which if we want to get that, we just hop on over. And that gives us another heart container, leading us to 9. And I'm gonna let you go now, you're all done. We're gonna head over here, because if we head down here and turn it to night, that's not it. That's not it. There we go. Playing it backwards, kind of. We wait, and goes Gochula. Right there. Prime for the taking. And that will put us at, I believe, 29. Okay, I'm one off. I will get to 30 eventually. But for now, let's head in here. I'm starting to remember that one. It's only like, what, the 10th episode? And that opens up the path for us. As you can tell, the water is quite calm. We can just jump right in. Normally, the water will push us right down, blocking the way. Zoras are oddly secluded like that in this game. Okie dokie. Zora's Domain, land of the Zoras. I mean, I guess we could figure that out just by looking around. I'm gonna talk to you since you are the most obvious. Who are you? We are the Zoras, a proud aquatic people. So you say you have some connection with the Hyrule's royal family. Well, what do you want from us? I'm gonna bomb here because it seems like a lot of binging noises. Well, it's somewhere around here, maybe. I don't know. Waste the bombs at this point. I'm gonna waste the bombs. Nope. Link. Talk. We haven't found Princess Ruto, even though some of us have searched as far as Lake Alia. So the Princess Ruto is missing. Good to know. Hello. Have you seen Lord Jabu Jabu? I have not. Oh, that's not good. Everyone who comes around here should at least see Lord Jabu Jabu at least once. Zora's Fountain is just beyond King Zora's throne. This is where Lord Jabu Jabu swims. But unless you have King Zora's permission, you can't go to Zora's Fountain. Okay. So, we need to see Lord Jabu Jabu at least once because it's mandatory. It's like the visiting thing. But we can't do it because King Zora won't let us. Fun times. Zora's Fountain is the source of the river. Lord Jabu Jabu lives in the fountain. Lord Jabu Jabu is the patron deity of the Zoras. Princess Ruto is in charge of preparing his meals morning and night. Alright. Good to know. Is this a shop? This is a shop. And they have fresh fish. Also good to know. Which means we could probably buy fish, but we're in a fountain. We could just scoop them up. So, yeah, you're being a little bit cheap there. If we head up here, We hit the obvious loading zone, and Lord Jabba Jabu, that's not Lord Jabba Jabu, that's King Zora appears. King Zora's throne room. To hear the king's royal proclamations, stand on the platform and speak to him. All right. Yeah, there it goes. Oh my, dear sweet Princess Ruto, where has she gone? I'm so worried. Oh, well, I don't know. Can you say more than that? Nope. Okay then. What's over here? Hi, dive practice spot. Are you confident in your diving skill? I love the fact that they set up pretty much a mini game or well, in this case, it'll be like a attraction right next to the king. Okay. Hello. Our diving game is 20 rupees. I have 57. All right, let's do it. Okay. Pick up all the rupees I throw from here. You only have a limited amount of time. You pick them all up. Come back here. I'll give you something very nice. All right. So it is a mini game where we gotta dive and get all the rupees that he drops. Thankfully, they're all in kind of a convenient line there. So if we dive, I will miss every single one of them. Great, we have like 50 seconds. The nice thing about this game is that we're getting money out of it. A lot more money than we, well, a lot more being 5 extra rupees, but you know. Still extra rupees. This mini game is pretty simple, but there is kind of a sort of randomness to where the rupees are dropped. If you look very closely, there's a bunch of bubbles spawning from the rupees, so you'll know where they're at, even if you can't get a good view at it. Hey, congratulations! I got something very nice for you. Come and get it! He's probably yelling really loud because he's way up there. But, yeah. Knowing that, we now have a new prize. Yes, I know about Lord Jabba Jabba. Hey, there's the fish! It's almost like that they're just bottling them up right here and selling them right in there. All right. They gotta make their money somehow. Oh yeah. Oh, Deku stick. I'm gonna need that. As you can tell, there's a lot of braziers that are just not lit. So I'm gonna do that. But first, let's get our sweet prize. Why is it like the king and Darunia both are like hoarding the fire, but no one else has fire? It's so weird to me. What a graceful dive. Now please take this. This is a scale of our kind. With this, you can dive much deeper under the water. But how does it work exactly? Pretty much we can just dive by holding down the A button, and we get a longer dive. Like we can go underwater for a little bit longer. It makes no sense to me how a scale does that, but I guess he like just kind of like sets it on his chest or something, and it just allows him to breathe longer. I don't know. Again, logistics of things. We're gonna light up all these braziers, so let's do that. Got this one here. We got one right over here. And one over here. I don't think this stick is gonna last much longer, so I'm gonna put it away. Grab it again and go. And I believe there are 2 more right in here, right? Yes, there are. Perfect. Boop, boop. Convenient. Searching for stuff is always convenient. And what be in this big chest? A piece of heart. Perfect. Awesome. And now that we can actually swim longer under the water, if we look around here, you'll notice that there's a little bit of a thing right there. I'm not meaning to do the camera whiplash, it just keeps happening. So, we can dive for 6 seconds. Link can now breathe underwater for 6 seconds. A lot of good that scale does him. But if we look around, notice that bottle I saw earlier. You can actually get it now. Something unusual here? Yes, there is. So if we just dive. Just long enough to reach it. It's an empty bottle. There's something already inside. What could be inside this bottle? Let's find out. I'm in the water. I can't read in the water. Let's head back to Zora's domain for now since we're quite a ways away from it. So let's just get back in there. And find out what this letter says. It looks like there's something ready inside this bottle. It's a letter. Tell me, I'm waiting for you inside Lord Jabba Jabba's belly. Ruto. P.S. Don't tell my father. Alright, well, good to know. And by don't telling her father, we're going to do exactly that. Because we are snitches. And also, it's a letter on a bottle. And the letter is currently occupying the bottle. And I want the bottle. Here you go. Oh, this letter is from Princess Ruto. Let's see. She's inside Lord Jabba Jabba? That's not possible. Our guardian god, Lord Jabba Jabba, would never eat my dear Princess Ruto. But since that stranger Ganondorf came here, Lord Jabba Jabba has been a little green around the gills. The evidence seems clear. Of course, you'll go find Ruto. You can pass through here to the altar of Lord Jabba Jabba. I'll keep this letter. You keep the bottle it was in. Take it respectfully. Please find my dear Princess Ruto immediately. That's enough space. That's enough space. That's enough space. You're good. You're good. You can stop now. I can get by there. Okay. Alright, so now that we have a bottle, let's actually go and see about finding Princess Ruto. She's apparently inside Lord Jabba Jabba. Makes me feel weird saying that really fast. Lord Jabba Jabba. And here's the big tourist attraction that they won't let anybody see unless you talk to the king and get permission. Zora's found. Don't disturb Lord Jabba Jabba. King Zora the 16th. Alright. Hello. So there's nothing we can really do. We can just kind of like be like, hi. And I'm not going to swing my sword at him. But yeah, we can't really do anything. He's just kind of like, what? And you just, whatever. So we need to find a way inside of him. As we learned, she's inside Lord Jabba Jabba. The only way to get inside something is to have its mouth open. But in order for us to do that, we probably need to feed it like Princess Ruto did. So we need a fish. So the easiest way is to either buy one, or just go right outside the shop and get one because they're like right next to each other. That was a terrible dive. Ow. Whoops. And we save some money by getting our fishes from right outside, which will allow us to go inside Lord Jabba Jabba. But as you know, I am not one to pass up a side quest. Haha. Sorry. I am going to actually leave Zora's domain because now that we have the scales, I can show you a bunch of different ways of getting around. Princess Ruto can wait. We don't have to find her immediately. So what we can do is we could actually go right over here if we look down and swim down like so. This will actually take us right to the Lost Woods. A convenient shortcut. But I am going to actually use this shortcut time to find a lot of the grass spots. The dirt. The dirt. I meant the dirt. Yeah, there are a lot of dirt spots that I can actually plant these things in, and there is one right over here. So there's one. So that's gonna grow for later. And I have 3 more I can put down for now, but I'm gonna get more later. I mean, obviously, why would I not? But yeah. So we got one there. One right here. There's one right about here. One right outside Dodongo's cavern here. One outside the house of Lake Hylia. And one underneath the bridge in Gerudo's Valley. And finally, the last one in the graveyard. Which, conveniently enough, the graveyard has a little bit of a secret that I wasn't able to do because I didn't have Dense Fire. If I head back into this hole, and head into here, I get these 2 little torches I wasn't able to do anything with, but now I can light them. Which just drops a little bit of a chest. Nothing too substantial, but it's a useful item, I suppose, if you wanted to really go that route. But that's not all that we're here for. There is an actual better item, which I have hinted at previously in Kakariko Village proper. So let's head back down there while it's raining and then immediately stopped because I walked about 2 inches. It's Florida weather, exactly. It rains on one side of the street and it's clear on the other. Except it's like Hyrule Dorada. I don't know where I was going with that, but yes. Going to that one particular Shard of Agony spot right about here-ish. There we go. I'm just gonna hope I hit it. That's really, really close, actually. We head into here, and we have 2 redeads. Fun. Alright, can I get just close enough to do this on you? And stun them, hopefully just long enough for me to do this on them. Okay, that didn't work out as well as I wanted to. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Just spin it and get off, get off, get off, get off, get off. Okay, please. Please, 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 get off, get off. Die, die, die. Why aren't you dead yet? Okay, you know what? Let's try this. What? What? I didn't know that could happen. Get off, get off. Go, 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 go. Okay. Can I do this? Can I do this? I can't. I can't. Okay. Bombs. Bombs. That didn't work either. This. Well, they're distracted and not looking at me. Does this actually hurt them? It does. It does, but it didn't really do that much. Do it again. Do it again, Link. Fight for your dear life. This is the lowest health I've had. Okay. Wow. Oh, that was not worth it. I could have got that much simpler. The reward's worth it, though. A huge rupee. It's worth a whopping 200 rupees, which fills me back up because I'm actually going to need those rupees. Because I am at 80 rupees about how much I've actually spent at the Magic Bean Salesman. But if we head back to Mr. Chomp Chomp over here, they sell for 90 rupees a piece. But we're not done just yet. 1 Magic Bean left. 100 rupees. Yeah! That's a lot of money, buddy. And now I have 10 rupees. But guess what? That's it. He is sold out. Chomp Chomp, and those aren't for sale. It doesn't really matter. You already ate up all my money anyway, so it's all good. Just buy yourself another bag or something and sell those too. It's actually kind of a lucrative business when you think about it. But yeah, now back at Zora's Domain, we have our means of getting in there, but we also have a little bit of an area we can explore too. So if we head this way, you notice there's like a little platform over there. What we could do, over there being the bottom right of the map, I mean, if we actually just make our way over to it, which is a lot of swimming, honestly, not that big of a deal. We have a tree sitting there and what looks like vulnerable rocks. Convenient. So, if we actually just head over here and roll into this tree, we get a gold Scotola. Which actually puts me at 30, perfect. So, if we look at this, it's like, oh, we can't do anything with this rock, but we can do something with this rock. How about we just do that then? You gotta love that misleading explosion. But conveniently enough, we actually get a Great Fairy's Fountain as well, which is also really handy because I am about to die. Welcome, Link. I am the Great Fairy of Magic. We kind of surmised that already. I will give you a magic spell. Please take it. It gives us full health, but we also get Friori's Wind. It is war magic we use inside of dungeons. Use it once to create a warp point, and we could use it again to return there. Remember, you can use Friori's Wind only inside dungeons, okay? When battle has made you wary, please come back and see me. Yes, it surprisingly is stupidly useful. People don't use it that often because it's like, oh, you can just make a warp point and then just warp to the dungeon again. But you can only use the warp point in dungeons, but that doesn't mean you can't warp back to the dungeon. It is really useful to get around, and there are a lot of dungeons that it will be really useful in just using it. Speedrunners actually make great use of it sometimes if they're going for like the 100% route and stuff. Other than that, it is a useful magic that I might make use of actually. I don't really know. But yeah. With that, we are all set. We gathered all the necessary things. Technically, none of them are really necessary, but we done all that we can do. I am flat broke now. I have new magic. I am gonna swap over to the fishy and feed you. But before that, next time on Azure Plays, more The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time for the 3DS. We'll try to enter inside Lord Jabu Jabu by feeding him and saving Princess Ruto in the meantime. I'll see you guys then.